Alright guys, this is Dogmath. We're back here with day 8 of our Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes playthrough here. So, log in today. It looks like we're getting some training droids today. Go ahead and claim those. We'll move in, see what we got. So, get our inbox. We did get our daily arena reward. Looks like another friend request. We'll go ahead and accept that one. It's a character that we don't really have. And so we won't be blocking. Actually, that's one that we do have. Oh well. But we won't necessarily be taking them on all of our adventures. So go ahead and claim that. You can accept everybody until you get to like maybe 30, until you get full, and then start to go back and read out some people that maybe haven't leveled up and you can't really use or aren't very helpful anymore. And then try and have a nice variety of characters to choose from as far as allies go, but mostly ones that are going to be strong and help you out. So yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and go to our squad arena and go ahead and use those shipments. Got 700, so we're gonna probably next time we're gonna be having 800, which we can spend once we get paid. So we'll be able to buy 2 things. So Darth Sidious is our primary thing here. So we're going to buy him, and then our secondary, we're going for Asajj. Other ones, IG-88, Akbar, all decent guys to be going for. And again, I've also heard that Savage Opress is actually very good as well, but things are going to be changing. So again, go for who you like. We'll go and do a battle here. These are all pretty hard for us right now. The rank got pushed back quite a bit. We were last night when I turned it off, I was about 1100, so I actually got down pretty low. It looks like we've got pushed back quite a bit, so that's always going to happen. So we'll go ahead and we'll fight this one, see how we end up doing. And then through new. Yes, I did forget to do my bronzium thing first, like I always do, but oh well. So see how we do here. We'll try to take out. They got 3 healers here. And take out the weakest one before Chewbacca has a chance to taunt. Nope. Oh well. There's a heal. It's one used on him though. Doesn't do a whole lot. Go ahead and start hitting their Chewbacca. What we can do to him. Taking a little bit of damage here. That's our Chewbacca taunt, so we can hopefully save our Genosian soldier. And we'll go ahead and heal. A little bit safe here. Let's try and take out that Jedi now. We're back, and there's her heal. It's Luminari. We're also going to be going for her. Dodge. Right. There's their 3rd heal. Heal's going to be kind of nasty to take out. If we can get one, should be in good shape. They got our weak guy. They are seem to be much faster than me as far as how often their turns are coming. That or I'm just biased. We're going to go for Talia. Try and burn her down as fast as we can. We'll go ahead and heal. Already did a pretty decent amount of damage to us. Dang it, and there's that taunt again. Hopefully not gonna screw us over in the end. Come on, that taunt end. We're going to have our Chewbacca taunt. There we go. She got some health back from doing her melee. And then there's the other heal. 3 healers can be really annoying, especially if you don't have a lot of damage where you can start bursting them down. Kind of counter for big healers is a burst. We'll heal, so it's going to be a very drawn out fight. Might actually hit the timer issue here. But hopefully we can get her out. Then it's hopefully fairly downhill from here. So we're going to start burning down her. Yep, see one of those heals. Alright, another half. Quarter. And the taunt a freaking in. Barely bounced as far as let's try AoE. We got her with the AoE, awesome. Definitely heal with Talia. I should have taunted there, but I'm just gonna try and damage out. And their Chewbacca has the ability where he can self-heal. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Jawa. Chewbacca is gonna self-heal. All the Jawa is hurting us, so we're gonna take out the Jawa. So if only the Chewbacca, and then it will be just a matter of time. Alright. Just burn him down. Talent, great, nice use of talent. Alright, we did it. We won. Now it's against a opponent that actually had quite a bit more power than we did. But we were able to do it, so awesome there. I'm not going to ask for a new because we're going to use our Chewbacca quite a bit, so. Alright, now we're going to go do our data card, Bronzium. A quick little side note, when you're watching this, if you're watching it pretty close when I release it, there's going to be an updated patch in January where they're going to start releasing new characters, some other changes. It's not all completely out, but that's where the kind of current rumor mill is. So if you have some crystals, you might want to be saving those. It would also be a good time to start saving your ally points. So don't just spend them each time you get 250. In the likelihood, it probably won't make a huge difference because you probably will get very few characters, if any. But if you can maybe buy 20 Bronzium packs when the patch comes out, maybe you'll luck out and get a really cool character. Like the current rumor is, it's going to be Yoda. Who knows? He could be, which would definitely be probably a really cool character. And if they don't make him super powerful, they're doing something wrong. So, all right, go ahead and buy our shipments. And then we will go to our characters and do some level ups and upgrades. So I think I can't do any level ups. Yeah, they're all maxed out at 37 for the most part of who I actually use. Go here and now get my Royal Guard, a single droid, so I can get that daily done. Alright, and then can I give you an equipment? Can't right now. What can I give? Find one of these. Still, I think I was showing me looking for that quite a bit. You just need to progress there. I give her a Royal Guard the next thing. Find one of these. Alright, let's just farm this while we can. Maybe we'll get lucky on one sin. Hey, we got it. Awesome. So, we'll go back. We will equip that. And upgrade them. There we go. Awesome. And we're going to leave those green because we really don't use them enough to really warrant that. So, daily activities. We can go ahead and turn these in now. Got our gear slot, our data pack, train a character, in our shipments. The big one there is we got our more sim cards there. So we're going to go ahead and do our 3 squad cantinas, and then we're farming for Luke Skywalker here. He's pretty good to just go ahead and farm for early, and you can probably get him before you're able to get your cantina up to a point where you're going to be getting some other decent characters. Like it takes. You really need a decent way through the second or the third stage before you're going to find someone better to be farming than Luke Skywalker. So these we're farming for. We got them through there. Go to our light side, hard, and we are farming for Jedi Consular. 1, 2, 3. And then dark side, Jedi Consular here. 1, 2, 3. And that should be 9 of our battles. We'll just do one more cantina, so you've got 10. We're going to be spending all these on here anyway. So let's go ahead and max it out, because we're going to be able to purchase something with our cantina points here. So let's go ahead and span through this. Hey, we leveled up, awesome. Get some more energy here. And I'll look at the number of shards that I get later. It's just, if you really want, you can spend time looking at each individual one as it comes in. But yeah, so we got 539. Let's go into our shipments. Old Daka is extremely good one to go through, and then the only other one we're getting is a Boba Fett. Some people say to go for old Daka first. You might want to be doing that, but we went ahead and said we're going for Boba Fett because he's pretty cool, and you can actually farm his shards from a different place as well. So so it might be worth doing him because you'll get him a little bit earlier. Right, so there's that. Alright, Canteen Energy. Then turn our dailies now. So there's our light side, our hard, our total, our dark side, and our Cantina. All we have left is Arena and Challenge. So Arena, probably not up for a timer yet, about a minute. So we can go do at least one of our, actually let's look at where else we want to spend. Can we get any more of the Jedi Consular? I thought that there was 3. We just haven't unlocked the other one yet. Okay. We also were looking for Boba Fett. I think we have some of his that we can find. Yeah, we'll go ahead and farm for Boba Fett as well. So Consular, since you're going for Boba Fett in a different place, we'll go ahead and be unlucky and not get any there. Alright, so it is currently Sunday for me, so I'm saying goes, hey, we got 3, but there's not just 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6. There's 6 of them that we can do. The droid, the bounty hunter, and the ability mats, those ones you get, I believe it's 3 uses on them. The other ones, where it is the gear, you get 5 on those ones. So you're going to spend a good portion of your time on each Sunday just going through doing all of these. I might do one of each on stream here just to kind of show it. And then I'm not going to show the time it takes for us to wait through and go through it. But on Sundays, if you go through each one of these and then go back at the start, by the time you finished all 6, the first one's going to be back up. So you can just kind of chain go through them. I'm going to go and do the agility gear and then strength and then intelligence first, only because we have 5 battles. So you might as well do those ones first. And then, because the other ones only have 3 uses. So you're going to be waiting for these ones the longest, so you want their cooldowns to come first, if that makes sense. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and should hopefully be pretty quickly here. We'll just auto-thread. I know you've probably seen me play through most of these ones already, but we'll go until it feels like it's kind of monotonous. So I forget who we fight on this one. I think this is the one, the one with the guy who he takes you down to 1 health, and then you have to heal up. So it's the one where you get the healers only. It's healer focused. This is a pretty easy one. When you get to the second rank of it, once you get your level up high enough, it can be a little bit challenging when you first start doing it because just 1 heal isn't going to be enough to keep you alive through his basic attack, so that can be a bit of an issue. But at this first level, when you're pretty low, it's super easy. We're just going to literally burn him down. I'm not going to attack the droids because we really don't need to. We can pretty much one-shot him. And so when we need to heal, we'll just go and one-shot a droid. Or we just use his heal. To be most efficient, you want to use his heal first, and then kill a droid, and then use his heal again if it's up, and then kill a droid. You can use her heal as a last resort if you have no other options. But it's going to keep her at 0 health unless she gets to attack again before he does any attacks towards her, so it's hopefully you're going to have him down before that, but just in case you have to, there's how that works. Alright, so there's that. So now we're going to try and take out one of the droids, which we should be able to one-shot. There we go. And there's our health, and then we're going to go back to attacking him. And if you have more characters than this me who has the unlucky only basic 2 that you get, you want to try and put debuffs on him as much as possible, because it's the debuffs that make him take that extra damage when you do melees to him. Otherwise, he takes most of his damage from himself hurting himself. So, right. So now he's going to be at 1 health, and we're going to hit him. Also, on the second level, his droids will start to actually attack you, and it can happen. And it has happened to me, where he goes down, takes you all down to 1 health, and then the droids just go and they'll each pick off one person because they're at 0 health before you even have a turn. So you're just kind of SOL there. You don't really have a choice. But there you go. So strength 1. And these are attackers, so we do have a decent number of these. We should be pretty good here. We have an absurd amount of 1-star attackers because all we ever seem to get is this guy. But they're all decently leveled, so we should be able to do pretty well here. I think this is the one where there's 2 bosses and you just want to burn them down, or you can take out their droids and and make your damage do a little more. Which, if you have more AoEs, we really only have 2. We have the Snowtrooper and the Jawa. If you can take out the droids with your AoEs, then that's a pretty good strategy to go ahead and do there. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. You just want to burn them down. So we're just going to do that. If our AoEs come up, hey, we're going to use them, but not unless that's the only time that we're going to be focusing on the droids. Or if they're very, very low and we can finish them off with just 1 hit after an AoE. Otherwise, burning them down is going to be our top priority. Once again, this is kind of time sensitive because after a while, these guys start to do their big AoE attacks that can really just take you out. So you do want to do this as quickly as possible. Not waste time of trying to do taunts or anything like that. Well, you couldn't taunt because it's all attackers, but you get the idea. So there's that. So, and if you had say 3 AoEers and they were decently geared, I would try and save their AoEs for now, and then just AoE with them and take out those droids, and then it'll be a lot faster. Again, I only have 2, so I wouldn't be able to do it unless I maybe saved them and then attacked each of them once, which would be a possible strategy, but we're going to be okay. And we're going to get him before he's able to start AoEing us. Alright, 3-star. And we're going to get some gear there, some strength gear. Alright, and then taking a look at our intelligence gear. Tanks only. This is our favorite one of our 2 tanks. We'll go ahead and auto through here. There is this one that we can get very unlucky on as far as it's just RNG. If he targets our Chewbacca first, there's a very, very good chance that we're going to lose, and if he doesn't, then we're pretty much good. If he ends up dodging even like just one of our attacks, we pretty much lose. Not that it's hard, it's just when you only have 2 characters and you're facing a boss who will one-shot and then one-shot the next turn. It's just kind of absurd and not much that you can really do. It's not you playing badly, it's just RNG and you not getting those characters which you kind of need. Alright, here we go. So, alright, got a good hit. Some crits would be really nice just to make sure we get them down. There's a good crit. Alright, he's at half. So there's where we want that. We want that armor shred on our Royal Guard. Because does less damage. So at least one more attack off before he's going to be out. And then our Chewbacca. So now our Chewbacca is marked. If he doesn't kill him now, then we would have died that next hit. There you go. Not hard, but it's RNG. Alright, so there's that. We'll go ahead and do it in arena. Maybe by the time we're done, we'll have all of these done, ready to go. This is actually pretty good to go ahead and like we're probably not going to do great here. We'll give it a shot. Alright, they actually have Greedo, who's actually very terrible. It does this thing, it does no damage now, but it'll do more damage later on. It's actually not terrible, but definitely not the best. There's a lot of other characters that are a lot better. But if you really like Greedo, you want to run with Greedo and a Han because of for the lulls of it, then go ahead and do that. But he's really not. He's not really known for being very good. But again, you get any character that's higher stars and levels than someone else, they're typically gonna do better. So. Gymnastic Warrior's not, he's gone, alright. Is that taunt gone? So now we're going to be fixing that Jedi. There's those bombs starting off on our turn now. And we're going to heal. And hopefully get this Jedi gun. He's got resistance as he heals. Great. And the thing about the resistance is a buff that if you have a choice between two people who have the same or really the same priority to kill, same health and stuff, and one of them has resistance and one doesn't, always go for the one that does not have that resistance. It's just more efficient to not, trying to hit it. Why is this guy? This buff is lasting way too long. Still have possible for us to kill one dude. There we go. Alright. Go for Talia next. As he taunts again, we've been doing this so long. I think we're going to lose this. Yeah. That's going to lose it for us. So we'll just go ahead and auto this and wait for us to kind of die here. Again, we're at the point where we're starting to fight some people that are way outpowering us. That's fine. If you lose all 5 of your arena battles, not a huge deal. As long as you do at least 3, you're going to get your daily, and as long as you don't drop in rank by one of those tiers, you're going to be fine. We're at like 1600, so unless we drop by like another 1000, we're going to be golden, and the odds of that happening are going to be very, very low. So, we're at 1500 pretty much, so yeah, we're probably pretty darn good there. So losing it, not a huge deal. Alright, let's go back to our challenges. We'll go ahead and do these ones. We can probably 3-star. I don't think we're going to be able to handle the 3-star for this. I think we tried it last time and it was not working for us. We'll go ahead and bring up Lobot. He's not very good, but he's 3-star. And they're most of our guys, so we'll take him on our team. Alright. I think he actually buffs robots, so we need a robot. ID 86. Right, so we'll just auto this. And the first 2 are going to be first 2 rounds pretty easy. Royal Guard, just a lot of health. Should have probably gone for one of the other guys first, but wasn't really paying attention. So we'll take all these guys out. Alright, there we go. Robot. This is the Boba Fett one, so again, you just take out the healing bot and then focus on him. You could try and take out the other bot if you want, but you can probably take him out by the time you get the other bot and then him down. So if you're really having problems, then maybe try it, but it really shouldn't be all that bad. There we go. The taunt wasn't all that useful, but that's what auto does. Right, now we want to get him to play all go to the other bot. There you go. So that bot's just really just going to put some debuffs on us, makes it do a little bit less damage. But again, probably not worth trying to get unless you have again a very heavy AoE team. Then you can do a bunch of AoEs to start off and just pick off those bots as a 1 or 2 hits from players with single targets. So, okay, getting him down. Again, he's not going to heal. The big issue with leaving that heal mod up is he has so much health, unless you can burn through him all in one go, that heal bot will come and heal him, and then by the time you do the damage back through what he healed, you could have just killed that bot. So, you just go for that and heal bot first. The attack or 2 off on him first, not a huge deal, but there you go. Alright, got some training droids. Go ahead and do our bounty hunter one. Again, we could do level 3. I will go ahead and try the level 3s off camera, but just to kind of save time, I'm going to do one that I'm pretty sure that we're going to be successful with. Wow, very powerful Deathja. We'll definitely take him on our little ally venture, maybe be able to friend him. Deathja is another Jama, so he actually buffs our Jama, so they work in synergy. Both actually very, very good. So we'll go ahead and auto Here's a bunch of AoE damage. There you go. That's that. They're both very good at AoE. If you could get a team of just 5 Javas or Defchas just building an AoE, you could probably do quite a bit as an opening move. There we go. Round 2. We'll turn off the auto. I forgot to look at who we're playing on this one. I think it's Chad Bain. Like, weird looking guy with the hat. I'm not really great at the non-main storyline movies. Sorry for mocking me for my lack of lore knowledge. Cad Bane? Yeah, Cad Bane, there you go. So you can't make fun of me that much because I didn't get Cad Bane. Alright. He's one you just want to straight up burn him down. After a bit of time, his bots will start doing some debuffs on us like that, like hey, now we can't heal. But killing him is kind of definitely your priority because when he attacks and once he finally starts doing it, he's really gonna. Typically, you can one-shot you, but we barely survive that one. But we are stunned. He does counterattacks and everything, so it can be nasty if it's at higher levels than what you're at. So if I tried that level 3, I think when I tried that a few days back, he was spanking pretty hard. So hopefully, TM. Listen, ally, accept that because we really like your Defcha. I'll try not to be a bad ally for you and try and stay leveled up for you. So again, hey, our healer and attacker and stuff are going to be up here. We'll go ahead and do the A building out, and then that'll be the last one that I show you. Unless our arena's back up. No? Okay. Alright, so do one of these. So you've seen one of each. And that's literally every single arena that there is, which you could possibly see. So I may not have to show those as often in the future. Go for Plug of the Lesser. Actually, a pretty. So I'm trying to say that like him as a leader is very good with a droid team. You can level up that leader A ability and just make your droids do an absurd A damage. But then also his melee has a 30% chance to inflict a ability block, which is really nice for focusing those healers. But his big thing here is his droid assault, which seems kind of like, oh, you're just going to buff droids. No. All allies gain offensive up for 2 turns. Your droids just also gain speed up for 2 turns. So it's a huge, big buff for your entire team, and you can upgrade that to do even more. It's to where it's like 20% more damage that your guys are all doing for 2 turns. You can eventually get it to where it lasts for 3 turns, has a 4-turn cooldown, so there's only 1 turn, only 25% of your turns, 1 out of 4. You're not going to have that big boost to every single person in your party, and speed boost to your droids. And then if he's a leader or an ally, like he is here, his droids get an additional 10% damage. So let's see how much damage we're going to be doing now with our droid. Alright, there's a big crit. Alright, doing pretty darn good. Everyone's going to be doing more damage right now. It's AoE. Take dudes out. Have a good time. Let's go ahead and heal. For some reason, people took damage. And boom. There we go. Nice. So Plug of the Lesser, he's one that you might actually try and farm for. You get him pretty easily in the Galactic Battle or whatever. The campaign which get, I don't know for you. I totally am facing on the name right now. Sorry about that. So go ahead and auto here. I just want to kind of show you that Plug of the Lesser. Pretty cool. If you don't want to do the kind of standard what everyone says is the best, groups that run him are kind of like up on that top tier as well. What's better because kind of goes back and forth with different metas, but might try him out if you just like him and you really like droids. Definitely go for him because he's going to be on your droid team. Him, IG-88, IG-86. There's another droid who I forget the name of, and there's someone else who also has a droid synergy who you can bring. But he'd probably be the one that you want as your leader for that, because he's the best leader A ability for a droid squad. And I just kind of like robots, so I'd probably go for a droid squad. We've already kind of started going for other guys, so. But he is still good outside of that droid stuff too, purely because that second A ability where he just buffs everybody. Alright, so there's that one. Darth Vader can be kind of nasty because he puts all those debuffs and he does more damage based on if you have debuffs or not. Alright, so go ahead and turn in this daily. You'll go ahead and see if we have another data card that is free, which we do. So still do those free ones because you can't stock up the free ones. So still you do your frees, just kind of keep a note of those. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start saving the money, just so that when the patch comes out, hopefully I'll be able to go on air here, just go through and open up all of those, and maybe we'll get lucky and finally not get be stuck with these terrible dudes. I'm also going to start saving up all of my crystals until that patch hits, and maybe we'll be lucky and the Star Wars gods will smile on us for being so unlucky with our packs. Thus far, that might give us a nice Yoda to go with. So look at our A arena here. We can do our third battle. Awesome. And we'll go for this guy. See how we can do. Alright. So we got taunt, got 2 heals. Snowtrooper's really not a big deal. Tibu looks like he's fairly decently buffed, so might be an issue, but focus on the Jedi Consular first. Alright. Yeah, Tibu's doing some actual decent damage there. We'll take out our Chewbacca our next turn. Not this turn, though. Because typically they'll use their AoEs on that first round, so I typically don't like to taunt on that first turn, because they'll typically use any of their specials that are not heals on round 1. So, and then round 2 they'll start doing some more single targets, so that's when you kind of want to taunt. Draw more of that and fire away. Alright, now let's try and burn down this guy. Hopefully won't need to heal yet. And these are turns to do as much damage as possible to this guy. Ooh, Chewbacca's not looking great, but we'll get our heal back before he dies. I really, really hope. There we go. Alright, Talia's next. Tibu. Heal. Alright, here we go. Now, hopefully we're not going to focus Chewbacca anymore. Share the burden of the health. We'll go ahead and use her heal, because we really do not want Chewbacca to die yet. We're not really safe on our advantage until once you have 2 more characters and health is about the same, then you're pretty safe, unless something really bad starts to happen to you. Right, and other healer's gone. Good for damage goes, we're going to go for that Tibu. He's doing way too much damage to make me comfortable. Whoa, he has health. Okay. Use your AoE. When you're not going to be getting anyone healed, like we're at now, AoE is actually a pretty good thing to do. It's not as efficient for killing dudes the fastest, but the amount of damage that you're going to do versus the total number of damage that you need to do actually makes it a little bit better. So you can find that out if you don't want it and you just want to burn down people. By all means, at this point it's pretty much one. We're actually just going to go ahead and auto. I probably should have done that earlier. Maybe we'll take out the Snowtrooper first, because he's going to go ahead and invisible. If we had still focusing him, we would have had to change off him already, but if they're the last one up, there invisibly does nothing, you just start burning them down. Nice heal, when it's definitely needed when it's 5 versus 1. There we go. Alright, one and another one. So 2 for 3 here. Not too bad at all. Right, back up to an even higher place. Alright. We're actually going to say no for another Chewbacca ally. But that'll give us our next arena and 100 more arena coins. And then finish our daily. So we're about 250 short of our next level. we really want to get to level 40 as soon as possible. Once we get that, then we get the Galactic War, and if you really start farming that, you get a lot of gold there, and you get another currency, which is a really good currency to use, and I'll show you a strategy to really help you be pretty successful there, because it's a very different type of a play than the other one, which is really nice. That it's different than Arena, which is different than the Cantina versus Light and Dark are pretty similar, and the Cantina just isn't Light versus Dark side specific. And challenges, those can be kind of cool, but they never really change. I do hope they come out with different challenges just so we can mix it up a little bit more. But there you go. So we'll go ahead and do you have anything to spend here? Do not have 400 there. We do have 400 here now. All right. So we got our Darth Sidious. I said that we're going for Asajj Ventress, or our second one. HK-47 is the other droid. If you want to go for an all-droid squad, I would go for him. I'm just kind of start doing it early because it does take a little while. And then another thing that you can do, which we might actually do here just to kind of show it, is you can use your crystals to refresh to try and get Darth Sidious faster, as opposed to spending that other 400 on Asajj here. If you want to start doing that and get Darth Sidious as soon as possible, or you really want that one character, you can do that. I'm not going to, just because of I kind of want to keep it as simple as possible. But go ahead and try it if you want to go that route. So going back at our characters, let's look at where our progress is at. Luke, we're at 34 out of 50, so we are getting there. Again, I'm spamming all of those Cantina energy that I get with level ups, and I like how I wait for cooldowns. I play this after I'm not on air. We're getting there. I will not activate him until we are on air, so you're not going to miss that. Darth Sidious, we're at 25 out of 80, so we're going to be getting 5 per day with him. So in 5 more days, we will be at 50, and then we're going to need 6 more days past that to be at the full 80. So it's in 11 more days we're going to be able to get Darth Sidious. Which we could have it be sooner if we start to do that trick with turning in those crystals to get 2 of his like every other day or so. If you want to try that, by all means go ahead and do it. If you really want Darth Sidious, he is awesome. He's probably worth it. But we're going to go ahead and split it up so we can get Asajj Ventress for our next one and choose at 15 out of 50. So if we're getting her every other day, and we're currently short, 7? It'll be about 14 days before we get her. About 2 weeks. And then Boba Fett, we're still ways out there. You can be more his. I mean, it seems kind of daunting, like, oh man, we're so far back, and we're never going to get there. It happens faster than you would think. But yes, it does take a while for those characters. If we're playing it the free-to-play way, that's kind of what you gotta do. If you want to drop a ton of money and just buy every single person, it is your choice, and you're paying the company, but it allows me to play for free, so thank you for that. Alright, with that, we may look at upgrading, so maybe we want to try and get some gear for Talia. I'll do that. Let's go, where can we find one of these? Right here. Log out. Awesome. One of those. Prep, and where can we go with these? Looks like we're short this. Where can we find that? We can't. Alright. So we really do just need to do some progression. I always say that we're pretty low on being progressed through with anybody, but a lot of that comes down to the fact that, like, characters are really just not the greatest, because, you know, light side, I really probably should just invest in the Ewok and the Clone Sergeant, even though the Clone Sergeant is kind of known as the worst character that there is. We may just have to miss him just to purely do some more progression. And then on my dark side, I don't know why I keep going back out. If I have now, Snowtrooper's kind of maybe the second or third worst guy that there is, but again, he's free. So what are you gonna do? I want to upgrade his gear again. It takes that same expensive mat to do that, or one that we don't have. So, IG 86, I actually probably will upgrade some of his stuff, because we do have quite a few of those maps now. And each of those once, at least. And then, that one a second time. So I want a map on him. I probably wouldn't do that if I didn't know that I was going to be getting a lot more just from doing those challenges today. But I do like IG 86. Apparently, if you get him to 7 stars and really put your time into him, it's actually very, very good from what I hear. Just takes a little. Right now, him being a 1 star is not going to be the greatest for us. So we'll go ahead and do some progression on the dark side a little bit further there. I'll do that off camera, so we don't need to be seeing all of that. So I'll do some progression. I will finish off the arenas. I will finish off all of the challenges, and any energy that I get from possibly leveling up, which I probably won't. Any bonus energy that I get from waiting, I will just go towards farming Luke. So and progressing. And if I get to a point where I can't really progress anymore, then I will just go ahead and try and get more gear or shards. So with that, that is day 8. So we're past our 1 week. It's day 1 of week 2. So I will see you guys next time. And until then, this is Dogmath. Dogmath. Good luck, and I'll talk to you.